Woo!
Yay! We are starting the TV series Hercules and the Legendary
We did it. We
Journeys.
got through all the movies.
How are you feeling about transitioning to the show?
I'm kind of excited because I do think there's some parts of all the movies that are long that like it feels a little stretched out either in the traveling or like if you can feel parts where they kind of had to, especially in that last one with the flashbacks, you kind of had to make it longer. So I feel like they could do a pretty solid show time. Like it could be filled really well and it's like a solid story.
Okay. And sorry, I distracted myself. I muted the wrong mic, but it
No,
wasn't
you're
the
good.
important mic, so we're still good.
Yeah.
They just might have me double talking there at
Uh,
the beginning, but we're fixed. So yeah, we'll have to see if the speed of the show fits a bit better, that sort of stuff. We know Hercules is going to be in it.
yeah, that's assumed. I assume Zeus will be there because like my luck this last month has not been great.
As far as TV shows in general.
Yeah, in real life with the
In real life.
laptop gate, charger gate, my
Oh
cat's
yeah,
leg. It's like, okay, whatever. It was my birthday on Wednesday and that day went pretty chill, so I was like, you know what? I got one good day.
yeah. So hopefully personal life doesn't bleed into the
Yeah.
show. So Hercules, Zeus, any hopes of any recurring characters?
I hope Dianera stays because I like her a lot. I kind of felt because I'm gonna pronounce his name wrong, but his friend Elias or Eliolis,
Aeolus.
Eolus,
Yeah.
because he came back in the last one, kind of makes me think he might be in the show because it kind of was like a reminder of who he is.
Okay.
At least as a reoccurring character. I don't know if he'd be in every episode,
Okay.
but other than that, like none of the side characters stuck out too much other than them for me.
You loved the
But
Amazon women.
I did, but they haven't been back since the first movie, so I don't know how many more times I can say that and they disappoint me.
Okay.
I get my hopes up.
And of course, with any TV show, modern issue problems are going to be translated to their genre.
Yeah.
So, as we got from the movies, there was a bit of some, the moral of the story is type of stuff.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I like shows like that, so I think it's a fun thing.
Yeah.
It's like a big thing in sci-fi too, where it's like commentary on what's happening right now, even if it takes place in the future.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I do have one point of fact to point out. Uh, TJ Tensor on YouTube pointed out that the decision to make the Hercules series was actually decided halfway through the production of the TV movies because the
Okay.
executives were so impressed with the footage that they were seeing.
Okay,
So,
yeah, I definitely felt that by the last one they knew they were getting the TV show just because of how it was basically a clip movie setting you up to know everything for the show.
yeah.
Um, but that makes sense.
And since this is starting halfway through the TV season, because traditional TV, the season went from September to
Hmm.
um, May, May sweeps, maybe in June a little bit. We're starting in January of 1995. Yeah, making sure I had the right year.
Yo, I would be born 9 months later.
So, getting a little bit of TV before your time.
Yeah, a little bit.
If I seem distracted for those viewers, the old girl is eating breakfast. So,
Uh,
yeah,
the baby is crying, but I don't know if you guys will be able to pick it up.
I
But
haven't
if you
heard her
do
yet.
hear yodeling in the background, she's fine. She's just pissed off.
She's still crated.
Yeah, she's allowed like an hour of supervised activity a day now, which we do in the bathroom because it's the only place where she can't jump up and climb on stuff. So,
And get away from
but
you.
she enjoys that a lot. But then when she goes back in the crate, she's pissed. But baby steps.
Baby steps. All right, let's go ahead and transition to the reaction. This one is called The Wrong Path.
Okay.
Any guesses?
Mm, no, not yet. I was trying to think of any like mythological creatures that had to do with like taking the wrong path or like trickster maybe some kind of trickster tricking them to go down a wrong path, but
Maybe a visit from Norse mythology with Loki?
God. But it is Tom Hiddleston somehow, like
So
it's the
yeah.
same guy.
So all right, and as we saw, there's lots of paths in this.
Yeah, I'm like they walk a lot, so it could be anything.
As long as we don't come across Antigus, and the rock earth giant.
Yeah, he's let's go someone less terrifying to fight or more fascinating.
All right, here we go.
This is the story of a time long ago. He was a man like no other. He was tormented by his stepmother, Hera, Hercules.
Out of the way, or I'll give you a second smile.
Okay,
Hang up that
Joker, chill
money.
out.
Let me kill him.
Why are we just like killing random people? Like we could like not.
We heard you in the
Oh, there
neighborhood.
he is.
Just had to say hello. Get
So you
him!
got one wish.
I was like, they had to have brought him back for a reason and like taught him how to actually fight. Oh my God,
I don't know if you saw he was using the guy's arms and legs to hit the other guy.
love that. I feel you have to be more careful when there's a man on a stool with a knife. But where you kick people? Yeah,
The good news is he is not high enough to snap his neck. Just
yeah,
strangle him.
yeah. You have like 2 minutes, guys. Not the yeah. Guys, do we not have a minute to just cut him down? I don't know, like throw a knife or something.
Hercules doesn't carry weapons.
Well, that's not great on his part, to be fair. Sometimes you need stuff. See, my plan is better. Carry one knife. He's fine. Okay, he's gonna have internal bleeding. Ew, that looks like slop from Big Brother.
I was gonna say I
Grow
don't know
on
what
your
kind of
head.
stew it was.
Did they hurt you?
Did they hurt you? Yeah, they tried to kill me.
Oh, there's nothing like a bit of exercise to get the old blood flowing.
I saw that
Exercise, you
look
got
on
the
your face.
shit
Well, then you
kicked
better
out of
remember
you.
because I'm not going to wear it again.
Hey,
Men.
All I want to do now is curl up beside the fire with Dana and the kids.
We never did find out how his wife died.
Out some of the kinks.
Yeah, they were just like, yo, she's gotta go so he can be Hercules' Robin now. They also never explained who's taking care of his kids when he's off on missions, because I thought he mentioned having kids.
Well, I don't know if you
But I,
noticed, it's a different house.
yeah, not too surprised. Well, maybe they moved. He has a lot of enemies. Uh-oh. I think Hera might be pissed. Stalker. They're not showing her face. Did she get recast? I'm sorry, what just happened? Was that real?
No.
Is this a dream?
No!
No, she didn't sign on to do the show.
Explode it!
So they exploded her and the children?
No!
This is what I said during that movie was gonna happen. I
Yeah,
was like,
You, Hera!
he can't have
You
a
paid for this till the
family
day I
and
die!
go on an adventure.
Long
yeah.
ago,
I
They
was
just
like,
time of myth
kill the
and legend,
children?
when the ancient gods were petty and
I was like,
vengeful, and
we'll
they plagued
have to
mankind
see
with
if I can
suffering,
keep that a secret.
only one man dared to
I was like,
challenge
oh,
their
they didn't
power.
do it then. They're fine. All
Hercules.
right, well, never mind.
Hercules possessed a
Producers
strength
said, fuck them
surpassed
kids.
only by time.
Yeah.
Battling the
Well, and when
ills of
you
his
had
wicked
said I
stepmother
can't
Hera,
handle it if they
the
kill the kids, I was
all-powerful
like, oh
queen of
no.
the gods.
Like, it's just
Wherever
like,
an innocent would
one
suffer,
of them
there
couldn't
would
live.
be Hercules.
Not that I have a favorite, I do. It's the daughter. What do you do?
And as you can see, they're keeping the same opening sequence.
Yeah, they've added a bunch of new glitches though.
Yeah, they have added some stuff. Yeah.
I will say that her being dead makes me actually think the Amazon women might come back because they
Okay.
might bring back the other love interest.
Roma Downey.
Yeah, just because like obviously he can't like have a love interest if he has a wife at home either, which is another reason I was like, oh, they're gonna fucking kill those kids in that world. But like, what was the point of bringing her back in the underworld one if you're just gonna kill her in the show? I don't know. I don't know.
Give
She
you
could have just
hope,
been.
maybe.
I don't know. I just feel like they could have left her dead then, and like then she's not in that one, and then the kids die. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, it also shows that certain shows are not the. I was watching somebody react to what show is it? Not Buffy. It was a different.
Tiger Guy.
Oh, Game of Thrones, where
Oh, okay.
first season they're killing main characters and everything.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, they weren't the
They're
first.
kind of yeah, they kind of also went the opposite way where they kept saving everybody and now they're like, yeah, fuck them.
True.
But
Uh,
yeah.
they do have some beautiful landscape
Yeah, the
stuff.
sunset is cheating. It looks so nice.
Mm-hmm. Grindelman and
Yeah. Blew her up with a fireball. I'll get over it eventually. 3 episodes from now.
the final episode.
Yeah,
Why
I'll be
did they
like, I
do that?
guess. That's the most me thing there is.
I guess they're trying to give us some tranquility before we see the rage.
Yeah. They're like, we know you're pissed. You're just sad.
He's turned into Angel.
It's his dead kid. Oh my god, did the dog die? So, alright. No,
Oh, that was.
we're not going there. The dog is fine.
We're flashbacking though.
They're like, haha, remember all the happy moments? Hey, buddy.
Come on, we got work to do.
Yo, his family died, bro. He spontaneously combust.
Is it the first recorded case of spontaneous
What happened?
What happened? Does that matter?
Fireball. Hera sent
Fireball.
it.
It's like not funny, but it's kind
Nothing
of
left of my
funny.
Zeus?
Zeus.
Listen, we all know he's useless.
We've proven that.
Zeus betrayed me.
Anyone who's watched
Your father.
anything,
You should have done
Zeus
something.
knows.
Well, he didn't.
We'll wage a war against Hera. You and me. We'll turn everything she ever touched into rubble.
That's for me to do.
Now that's a best friend.
Yeah,
happened
he's
before.
like, I
Don't
don't
let me
have
help.
It's not
anything.
your
I'll go to
fight,
war for
Eos.
you.
Can if I ask you to.
Dude, I love
That's what
Brokeback
I'm doing.
Mountain. I won't never
My
walk
friend.
away from you.
He doesn't want Hera to kill him.
I
If you ever
mean,
need me.
him not being there's not gonna stop her. Just still
My
fireball
thoughts
him.
too.
Stay well, Eos.
I'd if I was her. I'd fireball him right now. Just like fuck that guy. But I'm obviously way more evil than she is. Okay, what did the chair do?
But I've traveled all the way from Istra seeking help.
Okay,
People are
not my
dying.
problem right
People
now.
are dying here too. But I still can't help everybody whose path I cross.
Oh, wrong path.
Not the Hercules I've heard so many stories about.
Yeah, he was
Not
like
anymore.
sad.
Hey! Why don't you pipe down till you know what you're talking about?
I know
Oh,
what
he's
I saw
gonna
with my
get
own
in a
eyes. That's
fight
all
for
I'm
his
saying.
friend.
He lost his family. You understand that? They were swept
No,
away in a
because nobody
fireball
told
sent
him.
down by his stepmother. Zeus turned his back on his own blood.
Where's your respect for the gods?
Where it belongs.
Dude. has respect for the
Hercules
gods.
deserves our respect now. I don't know who to turn to now.
Oh my god,
You're really
Aeolus
that
is
bad.
gonna do it.
Worse than anybody in my
He's gonna
village
be
ever
the
thought
hero.
possible.
Or he's gonna also die. Flip a
Then
coin.
I'll help you.
Don't know.
How many times can
You?
we kill Aeolus?
They call me
Yeah,
Aeolus.
honestly.
She turns the men of my village into stone and then steals their souls and gives them to Hecate in the
Yo,
underworld.
Medusa's like,
sister.
what's up?
Why does she want their souls?
To satisfy Hera.
Who hates us for refusing to sacrifice our firstborn sons.
Okay, so you were just like, where's your respect for the gods? But then you were like, yeah, but fuck her.
I'll take care of your she-demon for you.
Buddy, like, oh, if you will. He's just breaking everything.
At least it's its own property.
I guess. I don't. I mean, someone else could have used that stuff. But I guess cleanse it all in fire. I don't think that's gonna make you feel better.
Burn it and salt the earth.
I just feel like I keep like one thing from each of my dead loved ones to remember them by. But I don't know. I guess burn it all to the ground.
This way he has no ties now.
Yeah, which is easier for the show, I suppose.
Well, I didn't want to seem predictable. It's the way I operate. Come on.
Uh-huh. I don't know how much I believe him.
Not that he was just running late.
Yeah. They're like, we need our iconic walking shot.
So we didn't quite get away from the montages.
No, but it was much shorter. I feel like there was
Yeah.
that one where the montage was like
Hercules.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
Is that his mom?
Mother.
I don't know if it's the same actress.
It's not.
Okay. I couldn't remember her exactly.
I'm pretty sure it's not.
I feel like, yeah, she is.
How did
This
you
one
know?
seems younger.
Zeus
So,
told me.
like, she seems
Crazy
younger
talk
than
to me
him.
on my own.
The actress is Elizabeth Hawthorne.
But you agree.
Okay.
I'm looking to
like-
see who it was in the movies.
Just like, don't be mad at Zeus. He just let your family get burned alive.
Hera hates the fact that Zeus loved you.
It was a love that lasted only a little while.
Yeah, I'm sure he loved
No one
her,
as
just
badly
like
as
he
you.
loves all the other women.
I want to know why. You mean his lust counted for
She
more than
actually
my wife
was
and
in the
children?
first movie.
So ashamed,
Oh,
Hercules. It was
she
mortal so
looks
we could
very
crawl off
different.
somewhere and die.
Well, they had two
Consider
different
his
actresses
death.
for
From
Akamine.
now on,
Okay.
I'm on my.
You have my love too.
She is not being like, forgive him, he feels bad. Brock, he's the god of the gods.
That won't bring your family back. You'll only put yourself in danger.
Nothing will happen
I
to
mean,
me,
he's
Mother.
already in
I'm the
danger.
son of a god.
I know they're gonna give me the lesson that revenge is not the answer, but like, I kinda get it.
Yeah.
Like, what did he have to not go get it for?
We've all had those moments where,
Yeah. He'll learn his lesson. Move, I'm breaking your rock.
Hey, you can't. Don't. You can't just trample through our shrine like that. That was Hercules.
I do what I want.
In fierce mood as today, I'm
He's
betting.
mad.
No, he was much
Storming off.
happier then.
He was happier. Not like
Don't
knocking
talk
our
like
shit
this.
over.
I fright we were up against bearded behemoths, 8 feet tall. No, 10, even 12. We still managed to
Okay,
beat back
sure,
2
buddy.
waves of those.
I thought Hercules
He's
always
like,
fought
I
his
wish I
battles by
asked someone
himself.
else for help.
when
This
I'm
guy's
around, it doesn't work
annoying.
a team, Hercules and me. When all they're doing is passing along hearsay. No, you go to the source like this.
Yeah.
You go ask that Hydra if it was just Hercules out there cutting off its heads, huh?
You
I
got
got
like
mine
bit
mixed
and
in
were
too. You
sad.
better believe I did.
it didn't leave a bite mark.
Trouble.
Yeah, you got like
You
fake
just
bit.
push it out of the way?
Climb over it.
Buddy, you don't have super strength. Also, like, yeah, just walk around. Or under. I can see a way through.
Hercules wouldn't break a sweat with something like this.
Okay, well, is he helping you? No.
Coming or not?
Oh, yeah. Right away.
Wow, that boulder's definitely not gonna go anywhere. It's just a huge round boulder.
Can't stop me, Hera.
In the middle of all these straight lines.
Yeah, I'm like, that's not important. It's fine. That's like a flat rock surface, but okay.
There's a mountain climbing area down the road from me that climbers do all the time.
Yeah, that's always been something that's terrifying to me, but I support people who do it.
More power to them.
Yeah. I'll take the stairs. Thank you.
It's very phallic temple
Yeah,
for a
for
female goddess.
yeah, I feel like men built that. Just saying.
Young love.
Orestes.
Oh,
What?
why
You
is
got something against
she like?
romance?
That's
the
the
shitty demon.
demon. I was like, why she?
Orestes!
Her dress look like that?
Those for me? How beautiful.
That man has the most modern haircut I've seen on the show yet.
Her lower half's a little bumpy.
Yeah, it looks weird. Oh, he did. You're gonna step on her white dress with your dirty, dirty sandals? Why is it always gotta be like tentacles or whatever? Oh my god. That's like worse than just looking her in the eye, I feel like.
So almost like a scorpion habit.
Yeah,
Not
she's
habit,
probably
action.
fine.
Hold.
Excuse me, I would like to go in.
But Hera is the daughter of darkness.
Blasphemer! What is your name?
Hercules.
Oh, they just know that he hates her?
Probably. It's probably well known.
Or she just like banned him.
Forget
It's not
about
like
Just
he
like,
hides it.
this place is coming down.
that's true.
Kill him!
She's like, if you could help, that'd be great. Okay, maybe don't come down while there's people inside.
At least not the good people.
Yeah, well, and to be fair to those guys, right? He just came and started attacking them.
True.
They are sacrificing a woman, so that's kind of fucked up. But they are also probably confused. I
Honey,
just saw that man's
you
facial
didn't look
hair, and
that
now
easy.
I'm confused.
Don't go anywhere.
That's really funny if you're not the one tied up.
Sorry.
She's so tiny.
Couldn't help myself.
Free her. Like, she doesn't want to die, bro.
I love her hair and pants.
Yeah, I think that's a cute
Not at the
hairstyle.
moment.
He uses her as a weapon.
Yep.
Hit him! She's like, why me? Oh, okay, maybe not that. Good thing she has the ability to hover.
Wonderful.
Sorry you throwing me around like a sack of flour made me sick.
Yeah.
You
I
still in one
like
piece?
the
Yeah.
red. It's pretty.
Thanks.
They've got her arms tied up there, but when she was up in the air, they were apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
Hey, so
not safe
what
to
was that
do
all
it
about
with
in
the
there?
extra or whatever.
Saving me definitely wasn't
But
the first thing on your mind.
It's personal.
Well, an escaped slave's gotta eat, doesn't she?
You're free
oh
now.
my god, a slave
I
who
don't believe in
doesn't like
slavery.
being a slave.
Just like
They've
that, I'm free?
learned.
Just
They
like
course corrected.
They were like, ooh,
Which
maybe,
way?
maybe we went too far.
You're Hercules?
maybe we'll meet again, Agena.
Hey, what's your
A
rush?
Gina. I feel like she's dressed as a
Hera has 6 more
genie.
temples.
What, and leave me out here all by myself?
Yep.
No, choosing
Bye.
mayhem over chivalry. I just want you to get me back to Istar. It's where I'm from, and it's really great. Even if I was a slave.
Just, Hera has a temple east of there.
Never
Well,
mind,
then
I
I'm
take
on
it
your
back.
way. I can even show you a shortcut. With you?
With me.
Great.
Yay! Good for her.
And that's where Yolissa and Lester is.
Yeah, if they're not turned into statues by
Come
now.
on.
Yeah.
Oh, that really? It all happened so close together.
What they got for not sacrificing their firstborn sons?
She-Demon's cave.
Well,
You mean the cave that looks like a snake?
So, what's your plan?
if that ain't obvious.
Yeah, maybe we just
I
don't
have
go
no
near the
idea,
snake cave.
but I'm working on it.
You're not gonna run, are you?
Second time you've mentioned
Maybe.
that. It never.
Her hair and pants got really short.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it's more of a
Do exactly what I'm doing.
sari. Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Sari.
I think so. Oh, me? She's me.
This should take the swelling down.
No amount of revenge will ever bring your family back.
No.
I'm sorry.
I mean, she's
I don't
right,
think I've.
but I don't
You
know if
really
he's
do
ready
have
to
my
hear it.
sympathy.
And I always go.
Yeah, remember, that's why she
Can't
liked
stand to see the gods
you.
put people.
Oh.
My wife
Okay,
and
cool because there's like a snake demon.
Help people. Can't remember ever doing something like that. Not
It
on one
happened.
Are you sure this is the right time?
It
Maybe she
even
won't
has
see me.
flame eyes.
I've resisted many women in my time.
Resisted, repelled,
Cut her
you know,
tail.
different words. Is he gonna get turned to stone? I can't see him being the one that saves everyone, which is judgy, but true.
Why can't the sidekick save everyone?
I feel like that's a trope that came in later. Or they tried to reverse it on its head, but maybe he will. Okay, what are you doing?
Trying to be sneaky.
She's like, could you yell louder, bro?
Where'd you go?
Underground. Oh, hello. Bro, how you not hear that? Okay.
Looking for me?
I hope you're ready to die.
The tail's bigger than I thought. Yeah. If they weren't real people, like, garden of those statues would be cool.
What's that?
Sad?
Ister is no place for the living anymore.
Lois? Is that you?
I recognize
He's like,
your
no, I'm
voice.
scary.
Hygiena, you have my sympathy, sir.
Well, thank you. I didn't know the news about my wife and children had traveled this far.
Oh, it's gonna be his
Your
friend.
wife and children. I was talking about your friend, the one they call Aeolus. He's dead.
Again, I don't think the turn to stone people are dead.
It's my fault.
They didn't get fireball to dash.
You know what, that man? And I'm dragging you into this.
She's like, well, I was
Playback
kind of
is you,
coming
you
this
know what
way
happened.
anyway.
You get it through your thick head.
Look, I'm not Hera's slave, and I'm not yours either. I do what I want
She's
to
gonna
do.
do
And
what
right
she
now
wanna
I'm doing it.
do.
You're out of your mind.
Okay.
You're still a lot of fun to be with.
You know what they say about crazy women.
Good God. Well, also, if she's just turning men into stone, like, maybe a
yeah,
woman
who's that?
should be involved in stopping her. Like,
Got a good point. We don't know what she does to the women.
Hey, wait!
yeah.
Hey, Hercules had to watch his whole family die in front of his face, you mutton chop. Was he supposed to
Okay.
forget all that just to help
Not
you?
the best
Take it
insult,
easy.
but
Why
she's
is
got
a
the
slave girl talking to
spirit.
me like that?
Because she's not a slave anymore. And let me end it for her here right now.
How do you know you can?
I'm undefeated.
He's like, that's what I do.
That's Aeolus, if you couldn't
Oh,
tell.
she moved him out of the
This
cave.
one's for you.
Yeah.
He'll be fine.
Almost a rattle type of sound.
Yeah. Oh God. At least he's being quieter than Aeolus. Like, he's not flipping and going, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Go ahead. I'm gonna stay here in case
Like, I'm
Hercules needs my
gonna
help.
not do that.
If Hercules needs help, we're all doomed.
Don't hang back in the shadows, Hercules. Step out
Oh, dude, she knows who you
where I
are.
can see every wonderful inch of you. Don't you want to touch me too?
He's like, I don't want
I
to be
had
turned to
something
stone.
else
No,
in
thank
mind.
you.
I like
Don't
love.
step on her skirt.
Not by somebody with scales on her rear end.
Bro, you could have got him if you didn't screech like a banshee.
So he doesn't like scales on the rear end. I wonder about
Was that-
cellulite.
Yes.
He's like,
I hope
I'm not
that
a
doesn't mean that she
scaly.
just took a
I
bite out of
respect you,
Hercules.
but it's not me. I hate that sound.
The slithering?
Yeah. Oh no, she took your stick. Back to why you should have a weapon.
I think we need a Gina.
Honestly, he's being outsmarted. It's like my very real CGI will entrance you.
Well, and you know they told the actress, okay, sit there and pretend like you're slithering.
Yeah. She's having a great time. He's got to tie her into a knot like a pretzel.
Yep.
Uh-oh. power shouldn't work on you, but fine.
And you were
She was
right.
fine. I was like, they're not dead
Would
dead.
you?
Thanks, Eolus. You did nothing, but you tried.
Orestes!
You were there.
Tell us!
It was
It's like, did
strange
I
on the
do
other
that?
side.
Well, you'd still be there if your friend Hercules hadn't shown up.
So he did die.
Oh.
Or or they're alluding to something like that because he mentioned about the other
Uh,
side.
yeah. Well, I mean, in that one movie, she came back, so like he probably
I heard
just
you were in trouble.
they
Yeah,
were like, well, they're not
I
really
guess I
dead.
was.
It doesn't count.
I was trying to help you. I saw them,
Aw,
Hercules.
friend.
Daenerys and the kids. When I was...
Are they okay?
Yeah, they're fine. Now that they're free
No,
of the
no,
evils on
they're
Earth,
still dead.
death is the only cure. But they don't want you to
Oh,
die.
okay.
They know how much good you have left to do. Hold them in your heart when it's time.
I will, Eolus.
It almost sounded like
Right
he
there
was
with you.
encouraging him, didn't it?
Yeah, I was like,
Well,
okay.
Goodbye, my friend.
He's, oh, so he's just not gonna go with him?
Don't know what's down that road. That's what I'm gonna find out.
That's what I'm gonna find out. Okay, I kind of thought he was gonna go with him and be his sidekick the whole time, but no, yeah, I kind of thought Aeolus was gonna be also a reoccurring person.
Maybe.
I guess he could be reoccurring. He's just not a regular, probably. No, I was just saying for the people who maybe, if they didn't hear me, I thought Aeolus was going to be like a regular as his sidekick, but I feel like they were trying to separate this Hercules from the movie one a little bit. Like
Okay.
maybe so they can take it in its own direction or change a little bit of him. So it's kind of I could see Aeolus being in it in like a guest character, but I guess he's not going to be like a regular.
Okay. And of course, I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah, don't tell me. But I always do that when I'm watching shows and I ask questions out loud and then I'm like, but don't tell me. I don't want to know.
Before I forget to say it, so Alchemini, the actress who played her in this one, she
Hmm.
was in the first one, but she played the young Alchemini. But I don't remember getting a young and
Oh.
an older one.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't remember that at all.
so,
I
but
think there might have been like a flashback of a blonde lady holding a baby
oh, and then going
when
naked
they
into
talk
the
about him. Yeah, when they
bath.
talk about him being born. I wonder if that's literally all she did in that one.
That might be. Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, she looks way younger now. Like they don't seem that different in like age to me.
I did like the hair better on the older Alchemini.
Yeah, I like could picture it. It was like softer.
Yeah. All those curls.
Yeah.
So the theme of slavery popped back up.
Yeah, they handled it slightly better. Though she was like, I'm going back to the same town because it was a great place, even though they kept me as a slave. And I was like, what?
But at
It's
least
like,
she
was
didn't want to
it?
be a slave.
Yeah, at least she wasn't like, I miss being a slave. I was like, all right. At least one of the pro slave people has probably left the show. Like, I was like, okay.
Now, the actress who played Agena, the one we're talking about, she went on to be on shows like her name is Claire Carey, and she went on to
Okay.
be in the show Coach, which is probably the most notable one of all of these. Point
Hmm.
Pleasant, which I'd never heard of.
I feel like
Um,
I've heard that name but not seen it.
okay. And she's also been on Jericho, but then she's done a
Oh, I
ton
saw
of
that.
guest appearances.
I think I saw the first season of Jericho, or they only got one season. I can't remember, but that I definitely watched some of that show.
Okay. And then the other thing, the part of the reason why I was trying to say Eric Grendeman's name is because he was actually the high priest that Hercules and Aegina came across.
Okay. With the
Uh,
mustache?
no, the cloaked
Oh, the
guy.
cloaked one. Okay.
Yeah. So that was Eric last name, and who's one of the producers of the show.
Oh, so it's his fault his family's dead.
Yes.
Also, Zeus was not in this.
Um,
and it was a great
that's
episode.
true. That's true.
I was like, nobody's really annoying me in this episode.
So there's
Then I was
hope.
like, "Hmm." I was like, he's not here. Well, how are you not going to show your face? Your wife just like murdered his entire family.
Yeah.
Like, bro, what?
Well, he was hating on Zeus pretty good, saying he was good for nothing and didn't do anything, betrayed him, I think he said.
Yeah, he is right.
The only other thing to note is the SFX, special features, I think is what that stands for. Creatures and the makeup and all that was done by Weta, New Zealand Limited, which is the same company that Peter Jackson used for Lord of the Rings.
Okay, yeah, they're really good. Like, I feel like all the practical stuff looks great.
Yeah. I mean,
Obviously, the CG is like, it's the time period, but
yeah.
all the practical stuff looks really good.
Yeah, her CGI snake body was a little
Little bit. It's like
um
when that guy was a centaur and he like walked and you were like, "Ooh, it looks really good when he's not walking."
yeah, yeah.
But when they're moving, it's like, "Ooh, I see it."
And that every time I see her, all I can think of is she's got to
She's
just sit
doing
there
this.
and wiggle.
Yeah, and I feel like they didn't super explain what was happening to her because, like, at the part where she's like stuck, it's like I feel like she'd be doing way bigger movements trying to get unstuck.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, I don't know if the actress 100% knows that, or they were just like, "Oh, you're stuck a little bit" or something.
Well, it's probably more practicality in saying don't move this part of your body too much because that's where we've got to attach the
Yeah.
CGI.
Yeah, and I think that just added to the little bit of like, oh, this looks a little funny. But I
Yeah.
mean, I still think it's fun.
But the practical part of the snake or whatever it was,
Yeah, that
um,
looked great.
yeah, very gross. Yeah.
Yeah, it made a lot of like slimy noises, and I'm like, snakes aren't slimy,
Yeah.
okay? This is why we all think they are.
And they don't
But she
have tips that glow.
no, they don't do that.
They have
At
tips
least
that rattle.
not any that I've seen do that. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't seen every snake,
She
but
might be part firefly.
yeah, that maybe. She's like her great grandma was actually a firefly, so it still glows.
So, anything else you want to say about the episode?
I really liked it. I think the pacing was a lot better for keeping you engaged than I think, yeah, just there were parts in the movies that would really slow down to fill like the 90 minutes. And I think with the show, it felt very well paced. So I was
Okay.
like, there were no moments where I was kind of like, okay, next part. I was just like, oh, okay, the next part is here and here. And I think that works well for a TV show.
Yeah. Well, and you'll notice for the montages of traveling, they're going to have those discussions like Eolus and
Yeah.
Leicester had.
Yeah, which I like because then it's still like there's still a purpose to it versus like 10 minutes of just like look at these shots. Look how pretty this is. And I'm like
Look,
I do love that, but also like let's go.
I can't
Where's my plot?
react to scenery.
Yeah, I'm like what am I supposed to say here?
All right. And I meant to do it at the beginning. Um,
Oh, you'll never remember.
for those of you that are just joining us for the TV series part and not the movies, please like, comment, subscribe. Please go
Yeah.
to Brooke's Patreon.
Yeah, if you want the uncut reactions, they're going to be up on my Patreon. So if you're like, I want to see their full reaction, that's there. And then I'm also reacting to Buffy right now. So if you're a Buffy fan and want to check that out.
Yep. Both of our social media stuff is down in the description. So,
Yeah, so
all right.
I'm excited. The full uncut reactions come out the same time as these. So if you're seeing this, the
Yeah.
other one it's up and you can go watch it.
And we did have a question if we were keeping it one a week, and I did tell the person who asked that for right now we are until
Yeah.
we get a feel for things. Plus, we don't have enough cushion to do more than one a
Yeah,
week.
if we're able to get more of a cushion, I think we could talk about it. But right now
Yeah.
it's like I'm doing 4 videos technically for my own stuff. Like one's a
Yeah.
Patreon exclusive, so it doesn't have to be edited. It's just full reactions that are starting to come out, but it's still a lot. So we're like,
Yeah, it is.
gotta have a balance. But maybe in the future, if we build up enough of a cushion, we could talk about it. But yeah.
Yeah. So thank you everybody for joining us on this journey. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Queen's work, never done. It's
Our
so
Queen's
busy.
work is never done.
Busy.
So busy.
You know, it's about time you guys got down on your knees and kissed my ass. I made you who you are today. Print that one for those boys back home.